The new book, May-December End, The Ballad of Joey Flowers. Available now on Amazon and Amazon Kindle. Get your copy today.
Disclaimer. We are unqualified and unapologetic. We are not professionals, just married. Take what works, leave what doesn't. Let's do this.
Sessions and lessons unscripted, they fall. Nothing to hold, nothing at all. Screaming in silence, no curtain call. Just echoes in an empty hall. Answers buried in the steady.
What's up, y'all? It's me, Joel, host of Sessions and Lessons Unscripted. And across from me here at the Unscripted Studios, rolling her eyeballs at me. You can't get enough of me. Don't even try it. Gloria Rosario, everyone.
Hello, everybody. How's it going?
How are you, Gloria?
I'm good.
That doesn't sound convincing at all.
I'm good. I said that with a smile.
Are you sure?
Sure.
I don't know. I sense a disturbance over there.
No, I'm good.
So I hope everybody is doing well. Everyone had a great day.
Alive and breathing. We're doing good.
Yeah, I guess you can look at it that way.
And I haven't choked you yet, so there's a positive.
Joked or choked?
Choked.
Oh, why would you want to choke me? She just laughs. So what's going on, Gloria? Tell the fine people how things are going with you and your
Life.
things.
My life is okay.
Just okay?
I'm good. I'm just trying not to fall into a rut. I'm digging myself out and I take 3 steps back. So you know how it is.
Yeah, but I mean, at least you're moving forward.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as you're not moving backwards, you're good, I guess.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I take 2 steps forward and I move 2 steps back.
As you're saying, that's what you're currently doing. Let's work on that. Dr. Joel is in the
And Dr. Joel.
building. Why is that, Gloria? I mean, life happens. I get it. I get the same way. It's like there's days where I'm awesome and then days where it's like F it all. You know what I mean?
No, I know. I don't know. I'm having problems sleeping again.
You could have fooled me. This lady can sleep.
I haven't slept the last couple of days and I've been crabby, so you know.
Yeah, she has.
Yes, I have. I don't know.
Even lashing out at me yesterday
I
for
sure
no
did.
reason.
Oh my gosh.
No reason.
No reason.
Just innocent little me.
He's so angelic. Look at him.
Yes. If you could see me, you'd just see this light around me, around my head, like a halo.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what it is.
Come on now. Don't be that way. All right, Gloria, what are we talking about today? Since we literally sat down and turned on the microphone.
We were gonna discuss your
Yes, we were going to discuss, well, I don't know who's the 2 people that listen to our show. Well, they probably already know what's going on. But anyways, I was working on something. This was something that's actually in the works for a while. I mean, you guys can ask Gloria. There's something I've been working on for a while, or something I've been wanting to do for a while, and I finally did it. So what that is I am releasing a book, and the book is coming out November 24th. I don't know when people are listening to this podcast, but as of November 24th, you'll be able to purchase it on Amazon, and you can also download it into your Kindle if you have a Kindle. And the book is called May-December End, The Ballad of Joey Flowers. It's a book of like journal posts, blog posts, and just like random thoughts that I had, and I felt like I had to write. and it's an accumulation of those writings that I've done. And like I said, this is something I've been working on for a long time. But I mean, we can get into a whole other discussion, which maybe we'll probably tap into it here in this episode. But for various reasons, I put it off, or I, got discouraged,
I
or
mean, life happens.
yeah, I mean, I get that, and things. I mean, you got to prioritize things, and I get that, but still, it's something that you shouldn't let things like that, you know, hamper or eliminate dreams or goals or whatever. You know what I mean? You can't use those things as excuses.
No, I don't think it's so much of an excuse as it is like life legitimately happens, and sometimes we lose track of, things that we're trying to put together. Not necessarily lose track, but just kind of put them on the sidelines for a little bit.
I mean, and I think that's fine. Like for you guys listening out there, it's like it's if you have plans or you got a goal or something like that, I don't think there's anything wrong with necessarily hitting the pause button on it. As long as you get back to it. If it's something you really want to do,
You're gonna do it.
you're gonna do it, right?
Yeah.
But I don't think there's anything wrong with taking like a break or just like I said, just pause for a little bit and come back to it. Sometimes that's actually a good thing, right? Because that break gives you a little more. Like for example, with me, it's kind of a good example. When I paused or kind of stopped doing what I was doing with this book or project or whatever, things would come to me, right? And then like that gave me opportunity to like revise something or add something new, or you know what I mean? So in a way the break kind of helped me out, I guess.
Yeah, I do that a lot too. Like if I'm having an issue with something, instead of getting like really frustrated or stressed out about it, I'll put it to the side.
That's what a lot of stuff, right? Like,
Yeah.
and this is gonna sound weird, but like I used to be a real big gamer, right? Not so much anymore. The older I get, the less I game. But there's always like that stage you're on in the game, and then it's like you just keep over and over, just having to start over. You get, to the point where it's like I can't do this anymore. And of course, some people they throw their controller into the wall. I never did that. I never rage.
Well, just look at me and my thingamajigger.
Oh, your Nintendo. Yeah, but that's due to use. That's not because you're grinding away at it in anger.
No, that's why I stopped, because I was gonna smash it. Like I got mad.
But right, but the point I'm getting at is that I always would just I'd get mad, right? Because it's true human. You get irritated or
Yeah.
whatever, and I'd say, you know what, it ain't that serious, and I'd put it down. I'd quit, and then when I'd come back to it, I'd end up beating it.
Right.
So it's like that's sometimes what you got to do.
That's why I haven't touched mine. It's right there on the charger.
Yes.
It's been there for like 2 months already. That's the longest I've gone without playing them.
Yeah, that is. But that's like I said, we get so busy with life.
Yeah.
Plus, we're adults with mortgages and bills. So it's like, I mean, nothing wrong with gaming. I actually enjoy it, and I still do it from time to time. But, anyways, what the hell were we talking about? Oh, the book thing.
Yes.
So, yeah. So the reason I kind of want to explain like the title and stuff like that. So like May December End was a working title for a long time. And it's because I was in the May December relationship, and
Can you explain for the people that don't understand what a May December is?
May
'Cause I know some
December
people aren't familiar with that term.
May December relationship is when one person is way older than the other one.
Okay.
So in my case, I was 15 years old when I met her, and she was 27, so she was like twice my age.
Right.
And so, of course, that's where the May December comes in. And then May December end was because at one point it did end. It's kind of got, multiple meaning. End because it ended, and because I needed it and wanted it to end, right? So that's why I came up with that. And I guess the tagline, I guess that's what you call it, right? The Ballad of Joy Flowers.
Right.
When I started blogging and journaling, I that's what I called it, the Ballad of Joey Flowers.
Uh-huh.
And Joey Flowers is basically me, but because when I was younger, some people would call me Joe instead of Joel or Joel,
Yeah.
and then they would call me Joey. So they'd be like Joey, and then my mom's maiden name is Flores, which in Spanish means flowers.
Yeah.
So that's Joey Flowers.
Oh, okay.
So I named the book May, December, and The Ballad of Joey Flowers. Like I said, it's out on the 24th. It's available on paperback and hardcover, and also on Kindle. The book is, I think it's what, like almost 180 pages, I think.
About.
I don't know. And I like I said, it's a bunch of just thoughts and things I've learned on the way and epiphanies I've had. And it's, I mean, it's really personal. I mean, really.
Right.
And when I started reading everything together and putting it together, I'm like, this kind of reads almost like I guess, a self-help, self-motivational book. And I thought, people who read some of my journaling and my writing, maybe they'll get something out of it, right? Maybe it'll help them out. So I thought I'd put it all together, and I would put it out, as a book.
Right.
And my I was gonna say hope, but I don't think that's the word I'm looking for. But I'm putting it out there, and if it helps someone, that's great. If it speaks to someone, that's great. It wasn't only for myself as a therapy for myself, but I figured if it helps someone else,
Right.
and I try to make it so it's kind of an easy read. You don't have to sit and read the whole thing. You know what I mean? I try to make it where you could just pick it up, read a few entries.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
I have the book currently, and I read a couple of pages, and then I'm trying to read it while I'm at work because I have a little bit of downtime here and there,
Yeah.
and
And then also anyone who's interested or purchases it or anything. So instead of your normal chapters or things like that, I named it phases because what's the definition of a phase when you're going through changes and things like that? So I think that and another thing I should probably mention is a lot of this stuff that I was writing was during a period of time in my relationship where we did split up. I was living in Puerto Rico at the time. My parents took me in after, our relationship was kind of rocky already, but that was all overlooked. And it was like, I always say the prodigal son because I think it's the most perfect way to put it.
right.
The son that was lost. And then all of a sudden the parents were just like, they still unconditionally brought them back. They still loved them. So this was a period of time in my life where, it wasn't very good. We had split up. I had nowhere to go. My parents took me back in, but, but they had already retired and they moved back home to Puerto Rico. So I had to move there, obviously. Which, I mean, some people will be like, that's awesome. Like, you living on a Caribbean island. It was, I'm not going to lie. It wasn't bad, but I mean, consider the situation. But, yeah. And when I first started journaling and blogging, I was angry. I mean, I was pissed and, very hurt. You got to figure at this point, we were together maybe 20 years, 20 something years. So, of course, you know, wasted all this time, and, yeah, I mean, this book is within that period of time. And, yeah, I just hope that everyone, and whoever decides to pick it up, get something out of it. And maybe it'll open discussions. Maybe people have questions for me, or you know what I mean? It's like I wanted to touch people in that way. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's not because I'm sure other people have gone through similar situations, or they can relate in some way. And like I said, when I looked at it and kind of went through it, and like I was revising things and adding things and stuff like that, I noticed that it was kind of like a self-help book, kind of. And I thought maybe people would enjoy it or would get something out of it.
Yeah, so just we'll see where it goes. I mean, another thing that we were going to discuss today is reaching your goals, and this has been on your list of goals for a really long time.
It has been, and like I said, for there's various reasons why, and of course you brought it up, like life is life, right?
Right.
You got a life. There's stuff comes up. You got to kind of prioritize things, and that doesn't mean you put it off altogether,
Right.
right? But in my case, and I'm just speaking for myself, I've been known to be a self-sabotager. I've been known to be a procrastinator. I've been known to be, what's the word I'm looking for?
Annoying.
I'm never annoying. People don't listen to her. Annoying. If you look in the dictionary, there's glorious picture. I'm just kidding, my dear. I didn't mean that. I take that back.
I'm sure.
No, but in all seriousness, and I'm calling myself out on it, right? There was times where I was discouraged, right? I was just plain discouraged, and I just it was almost like I gave up. Like, no one's gonna read this, no one's gonna care.
But see,
This is stupid.
a lot of times I think that, we could be our own self-sabotagers for a lot of things. And sometimes when you tell other people, like, oh, this is what I want to do and this is how I'm going to do it, what's the first thing that somebody will do? Oh, that's stupid. Or-
It's funny, and this is I've been told before, like when I had the blog going. We still have the blog kind of going, but
It's a different.
yeah, it's evolved a lot since then. But I've had people tell me, "Oh, I'm not gonna read that," and I'm like, I think that's one reason why I really don't tell anybody what I'm doing.
Right.
Like I've asked a friend of mine about it, and because I'm like, there's times I wanna tell people about it, like how I wrote a book and things my experience in lives, and sometimes and this is funny too, not funny, but one of my things was being either a life coach or something like that, or like someone to help people out, right?
Right.
And then there's people that'll confide in me or try to tell me something, and then when I try to like be that voice, they just kind of like dismiss it, and they're like, or laugh or chuckle at all, chuckle or whatever, and then I just in my brain right away it's like no one's gonna listen to me.
No, but the thing is like I've told you before, like even if like let's say that the book doesn't do well. I mean, it's a reality, you know.
Which, by the way, I'm not doing it to become a New York bestseller.
No, but
Or I mean, it'd be nice,
yeah.
but I'm not. That's not why I did it.
Okay, let me finish what I was saying, Mr. Interrupter. Um,
Huh?
no, I just lost my train of thought. Thank you.
You were saying if the book doesn't do well.
Oh, if the book doesn't do well, at least you can say like you accomplished something that you set out to do, you know?
Mm-hmm.
At the very least and at the very minimum, like that's still something that like not a lot of people do, you know?
That is true.
And you can't get discouraged by, you know, other people because like let's face it, people don't read a lot these days. You know, it's all about TikTok, Facebook, the 30
Yeah,
second
short
videos,
form.
short
Yeah.
forms. You know, reading has become kind of
Yeah, but there are a lot of readers
oh,
out
there
there that
are.
like to read.
For
Yeah.
sure, definitely.
I mean, and I admit I'm not really a reader.
Right.
I usually listen to audiobooks and.
Right. Sometimes I don't have the patience to sit there and read a book,
Mm-hmm.
but if it's like in audio form or, you know,
So let me tell you this real quick, and I don't mean to cut you off, but that's one of my issues, right? Because I've discussed this before about mental issues that I've had or whatever.
right.
I think one of the undiagnosed things I have is what is it, ADHD, where you can't pay attention very
Yeah.
well. Because when I read, I notice I have difficulty reading. Like I can read something, but then like say a book, right? If I open up a book and I read, I I end up like reading things more than once. It'll take me forever to read a book because I can't, like my brain wants to, it's weird. Like I'll read like say a paragraph or a page and I end up kind of like reading it, either reading it again and then I'll move on to the next page and then that page I just like skim over
Hmm.
and then I'll read the, it's just weird the way I read a book.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, you shouldn't get discouraged if, you know, the sales or whatever don't go the way that, you know, you're expecting them to because like
Well,
you
there's
said-
no really expectations
no,
though. I
no.
mean, I just did it to do it.
But I'm just talking in a general sense.
Mm.
You know, it shouldn't be like discouraging you from like writing another book or doing, you know, another type of media, you know, with the same book or the same story. You know, it's just it's I think it's a really cool thing that you did, you know, how like you've set out to do something and you did it, you know. At the very least that's like a lot more than
Yeah,
a
and I
lot of
guess I
people
could
think.
tell people that, hey, I wrote a book before. Yeah. But like I said, that's not why I did it. I did it because I think I have experiences and other things that may help people. Maybe they can relate. And that's why I did it. Honestly, because we're kind of talking about goals and setting goals, right?
Right.
Yes, it was a goal of mine to do this, but it wasn't like do or die or be all end all. You know what I'm saying? Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. Maybe it sounds weird now that I say it out loud, but because I'm saying how I thought it would help people or whatever, but then at the same time, it's like if it didn't happen, oh well, right? That kind is kind of an oxymoron, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes. And you mentioned writing more, and I after all of this book stuff, I guess I got bitten by the bug. I kind of want to start another one and just release more. And not only that though, I've worked on like little short stories and stuff like that. And this is gonna sound messed up. In my past, not so much now, and I would have so much stuff like already written. I'd probably have like binders and everything full of stuff. But in the past, I've been so discouraged and so like in my depression or anxiety or whatever. I know some stuff I just threw away. Like, I mean, I literally tossed it. I mean, stuff, something I sat and worked on.
Yeah.
And even when I was doing music production and stuff like that, there were songs I would put together, and for whatever reason, either I didn't like it or I wasn't feeling it, whatever, I would just delete it or get rid of it. And I was really bad with stuff like that.
Yeah.
Same thing with the writing. And when I was in school, I had a few teachers tell me, "You're really good at writing. You should look into maybe looking into doing this, you know, like writing."
Yeah.
So I was intrigued, and I like my brain's, I always having like some kind of ideas and things in my head. And I'd write them down right away because, you know, once you're inspired, and a lot of that stuff is gone because
Yeah.
I either threw it out, I lost it, lost track of it,
I mean,
didn't care.
life happens.
Yeah, but at the same time, you can't really use that as an excuse.
No, because you can always start over. If you don't like a song or a lyric, just change it.
This is true, but um, like now, I kind of feel like sometimes I'm kind of at a scramble because I had all this time, all these things going on, irons in the fire, and I just extinguished them, right? So it's like now, I mean, I guess it's never too late to start something, right? We kind of talked about that
I
before.
tell you that all the time.
But excuse me. So yeah, I mean, I do feel good about it. It's something I set out to do, and it's done. It is weird, I will say. It's funny because some people got caught so off guard because it was like so sudden. But like I said, it was in the works for a while. I just got off my ass and finished it and did what I had to do.
Well, I mean, the thing is that like we both kind of have projects going on outside of the podcast,
Mhm.
you know, and I think people aren't expecting, you know, there's going to be a lot of stuff coming up like
Yeah,
the next year.
we actually have a lot of things in the works. I don't really want to say too much. I know we kind of told people already that we were looking into video,
Yeah.
and which when we do videos, people really respond well to them. They like them. It's just this. I'm not gonna speak for Gloria, but me, I do not think I'm photogenic at all. I'm, you know, I don't like my appearance. I don't like my voice. I don't like.
Normally, I don't care, but my face has been doing some weird stuff.
Yeah,
last
she's been
past
having
month.
some weird allergy thing going on.
Yeah, so like some days I wake up and my nose is like really swollen, or sometimes it's like my cheek
Your
gets
face are
swollen.
swollen. Yeah,
It's so weird lately.
I'm telling you, it's that feline of yours.
Oh, leave my baby alone. But yeah, I just think that people didn't expect for us to go like this deep into, you know, podcasting and like the projects that we've been working on.
It's funny. So how like hesitant we were at first, and now it's like we love doing it.
Yeah, it's like I was explaining it to somebody yesterday, you know, because they asked like how often do I work?
Mhm.
And I was like, well, I have my regular day job now.
Right?
I was like, and you know, I also have this thing on the side and I have like projects going on and stuff, you know, outside of work.
Hmm.
And they're like, what kind of projects do you do? And I was like, oh, you know, I don't really like to talk about it, but you know, But
See, but that's kind of like I was saying, right? Like I don't tell anyone I have a podcast. No one,
well,
you know what I'm saying?
because like there's cousins that I hadn't seen in a long time,
Mm.
and I didn't know that they knew that I had a podcast. Like
Really?
one of them knew, and I guess I don't know what I didn't figure that like anybody else would listen, you know, because again, not everybody listens to podcasts.
No, not
You know,
everybody does.
not everybody reads, not everybody does audiobooks. You know, everybody has their own thing. And I was so surprised when they told me like, "Oh, you know, we caught your podcast," and I was like, I got not embarrassed, but it was just like I felt like for some reason I thought they were gonna make fun of it. You
Which
know,
I mean, I would expect it too.
right? You know,
That's kind of why maybe I don't say
like,
anything.
oh, you're a podcaster. Like, you know, I've gotten that before.
But you kind of touched on it before. Like at least you're doing something. What are you doing?
Right. And the thing is, it's like, uh, I had no expectations with this, you know, and now, you know, we're slowly building our community, becoming part of a community,
Hmm.
meeting new people that also have the same goals that we do,
Right.
expanding our little circle of, you know, friends that are also, you know,
Yeah, super supportive of each other.
supportive, and
Yeah.
it's like we're sharing each other's stuff, and you know we check out their videos and you know all that stuff, and it's becoming like a really cool group that you know is forming.
Right.
I'm not as active just because I'm like not very social, but I'm gonna work on that.
Well, you're also doing a lot of stuff in the background.
Yeah, but I don't know, I think it's really cool. Like I never thought that we would get this deep into stuff like this, you know, with your projects and my projects and, you know, the things that we've been working on kind of in the background. And this is like a job almost, like the second part time job,
Yeah.
you know, because we do put in, well,
Effort and work.
well, you put more work than I do, you know,
Yes.
I show up.
You're just you're the what was the term I was going to use? The beauty of the operation. I don't know.
You're weird.
Yeah.
No, but, you know, I never expected it to kind of get to this point, you know.
And this is just kind of the beginning.
I know.
And we've only been doing this for not even a year.
No, not even a year. And it's like, it's weird to see, like, to listen to, like, the podcast where you started off by yourself.
Oh, it was horrible.
It wasn't horrible. It was just, it's hard to conduct a show by yourself.
Well, for my equipment wasn't really up to
great.
par.
Right.
And then I was still learning how to put all this together.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, the tone of the show kind of was a lot different, not what I intended.
Right.
And it was, I don't know. And then I don't know. It wasn't great.
It's evolving. And,
Yes.
you know, and that's the cool thing. And I know, like, I get so excited when and this isn't, how do I want to say, it's not bragging. It's not me saying like, oh, like we're awesome. But it's so cool to look at, you know, different places that are listening to us. And it's like people from other parts of the world are listening.
Well, yeah, whoever has internet access.
Right. And it's
Yeah.
crazy because like there's people from Ireland and like the Philippines. And I never would have imagined that my voice would have traveled that far and gotten a reaction from somebody in, you know, a different part of the world.
Yeah.
And I think that is so cool because like we've been connecting with people and like talking and like learning things. And, you know, I just think it's been a lot more
Fulfilling.
fulfilling than I thought it would be. You know, because in the beginning I really didn't want to do it. You know, I was just gonna do 2 or 3 episodes and be like, "Vaya con Dios," you know, let baby Jesus help you from here on out. But here
And
I
now
am.
look at you.
I know. Look at me.
You're a superstar.
Oh boy. More like a falling star.
She's she's the ray of sunshine on this show.
Oh my god.
I am just a lowly whatever over here.
No, I gotta give Joe props though. He puts in a lot of time and effort into everything. I literally just show up. Like he says, I'm kind of like just here.
Fashionably late.
Disorganized, loud.
No, but because I know, I mean, I hesitated to do it. I've been wanting to do a podcast for a long, 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 long time. And I always put it off again because what people said or thought or my self-esteem or whatever.
Right.
And I put it off. And then I finally just said, I'm going to do it. It didn't started off a little rocky. And then I wanted to have Gloria a part of it. And
I refused at first.
she didn't want to do it at first. And then when she started doing it, it like completely changed the, I was going to say dynamic,
No, but it did change the dynamic and the tone of the show.
which was great. And then we both, the more we did it, the more we started liking it. And I don't know, this is going to sound kind of weird,
Weird from you? No.
but I do listen to my episodes, but mainly because I usually listen to them before I post them. And of course, because, I want to listen to the audio quality. If I got to edit something out, if I have to tweak things here and there. And man, I couldn't stand the sound of my voice, especially in the earlier days. Now it doesn't bother me as much.
You get used to it.
And even like you can kind of tell when somebody's relaxed or not by the way they're talking.
Yeah.
Like in the earlier ones, you can hear like hesitation in my voice. And I mean, I still do a lot of ums and ha and whatever.
But it's not as bad as it used
No,
to
it
be.
was really bad before.
Yeah.
But see, I did it again. Now I'm going to catch myself doing it all the time. But yeah, I used to hate like listening to my voice. I was like, ugh.
I listen to the podcast. I have my phone connected to my car, so every time I go in the car, whatever I was listening to last automatically plays on my speakers. And every time I pick my mom up, I just happen to be listening to the episodes. And my mom's like, you really must love the sound of your voice because that's all you listen
What a
to.
narcissist.
I was like, no, Mom, you just happened to come in the car while my phone was connecting, and this is what I was listening to before. But even
It's because you're a narcissist.
I am. No, but even my mom, gets curious about the podcast and stuff. So, I mean, it's good, and I really hope that,
Well, we're going to continue doing it.
yeah, for sure.
We're not planning on stopping anytime soon.
Don't stop believing.
So I would say this goal has been accomplished. Another goal of ours is to continue this podcast, make it better. Like I said, there's other goals that are in the works right now, which we're not going to say.
No. Question. Is this the last episode of this season?
No,
No? Okay. I was like, I just wanted clarification.
that's kind of random.
I know. I just wanted clarification before I said
Why, do you got somewhere to be, Mrs. Rosario?
No.
It's like, okay. Come on, lady. Get with it.
Again, Joel is the driving force behind this podcast. I just kind of show up.
Okay. Anyways. What was I saying?
How wonderful I am.
Yeah, I'm sure that wasn't what I was saying. That
So-
goes without saying,
So
my dear.
I'm not wonderful.
What did you just hear what I said?
No.
It goes without saying. I don't need to say it.
You do need to say it.
No. See,
Yes.
there goes the narcissist thing.
That's what I was going to say. I was like, I'm narcissistic, dear.
So anyways. So the book was a goal I had. That's accomplished. I could put a check mark.
Chick.
the podcast, and this is ongoing stuff too. This is a thing that I've been discussing with friends of ours and stuff like that. And give me your input on it too, Gloria. Goals. A lot of people think a goal is like you reach it and that's it,
No,
but that's not how it works. Like
No.
to me,
they're stepping stones to something greater.
yeah, like you can go past the goal. You don't have to stop there just because you made the goal.
Of course not. You keep going.
So what a lot of people do is that they set a goal, they make it, and then that's it.
Yeah.
But it's like, why? I mean, why are you stopping? One thing that kept coming up in our discussions was weight, right? So you want to look good in a bikini or look good for a wedding, or you have a high school reunion or something like that, and you want to get in shape and look good, right? Which is cool, right? That's fine. But then you lose the weight and you get to that bikini body you wanted, or you get to the weight you wanted for, all the pictures at the high school reunion. But then it's like, that's it. Like after that, you stop. It's like, why? Just keep going.
Right.
Like keep striving to be better and doing better, bigger things.
No, and the thing is, it's like your goals change as you get older.
Yeah, they can always change.
Because like I remember some of the goals that I had when I was younger. And the goals that I have now are completely on a different like spectrum and level, and just
That's another thing, right? Because I think sometimes people put unexpected things on their goals,
yeah,
and then when they don't do it, they get discouraged,
and then they stop.
and then that's when they stop.
Right.
Like maybe like me with the book and stuff.
Or me with the bunt cakes.
Well, that's a touchy subject. It's funny. I'm driving around Chicagoland here, and I was thinking about that, Mrs. Rosario, because one of our, I don't know if you would call it a goal, but I would see like an empty storefront or something like that. And I would think about, because we've talked about maybe, because Gloria's a huge baker, right? And then we would talk about maybe opening up a bakery or like a coffee shop that sells like, kind of like Starbucks, I guess, where they sell, because Starbucks sells they sell food, but it's not like their thing,
No.
right? It's just it's the coffee.
Yeah.
So Gloria and I were talking about we could do like a coffee shop, and then she can have like a specific amount of like baked goods that she'll bake, or it'll change daily or whatever, what she feels like baking. And that's one of our I guess dreams, right? We're going to open up a little coffee shop. And I'll drive around Chicago and I'll see a storefront and I'm like, oh, that'd be a good spot for our coffee.
No, and the funny thing is that I do the same thing. I do.
I know, so do I.
There's actually a place not too far from here that is.
So if anyone out there has want to sponsor or donate, what will we call it? Because you can't say nothing but cakes anymore. I don't know. Maybe we'll take a vote.
I'll just call it bunt. BUNT.
No, that's no.
Yes.
Why? You're not making bunt cakes.
Yes, I am. I'm still pissed off about that.
Horrible, I tell you. But yeah, that's something that I guess that's a goal of ours, right? I mean, it's not something that we're like hell bent on doing. It'd be nice, right?
That would be kind of cool.
But I mean, with anything though, it takes time, effort, work,
And patience.
which we do not have.
And one thing's done yesterday.
So, yeah, I mean, goals aren't stopping points. They're like kind of like milestones, if anything.
Stepping stone.
Yeah, because it's I'll bring back the book thing, right? Like just because I'm releasing this book doesn't mean I'm gonna stop. or
No.
stop writing.
Nope.
If anything, like I kind of touched on it, it's kind of inspiring me to do more because I look at, I'm literally, guys, looking at a copy of my book right now. I got a hard copy in front of me, and it's just the weirdest thing.
Isn't it?
It's just, yeah, I'm holding it in my hand right now. Look, I can even look. There, that's my book. Here, I'll even flutter the pages. See, that's my book.
You know, you want to know something funny? When you gave me the copy that you gave me, the first thing I did was I smelled it.
I've heard people do that.
I love
before.
the smell
Of
of like,
notebooks.
yes, because I don't know if it's like the ink that they use or the paper, but it has like this like sweetness to it. Like, I don't know how to describe it.
Kind of a funny story about my book, and you guys, get a good laugh at this. So I was nervous. I still am nervous about it. I am, but it's weird because, like I said, I'm literally holding it in my hands, looking at it, and so when you publish a book, you can buy, of course, proofs and stuff like that, which that way you can kind of see what the book looks like. Literally, the one in my hand right now is the proof. This is the one that's not for resale. So it's like you get to see what the book looks like, what it feels like. You get to kind of look through it. And then after that, there's, you can start buying copies of the book that they'll send you. So I was so like anxious and excited and like nervous and everything about this thing. I went ahead and ordered a bunch, right? Like, oh, I'm going to order some so I can give them away or
Yeah.
whatever. Sell them off to the side. And they were not 100. I went through my stuff, obviously, checked grammar, spelling, proofread it,
Yeah.
submitted it, and then I thought that was it, right? And then I started noticing, oh, this doesn't look right. This doesn't look right. So I ordered, instead of 100% making sure everything was fine, I went ahead and ordered a bunch of books.
That is such a Joel thing to do.
I was able to stop the one shipment. Yes, shipment, because
Shipment.
there was a few that I bought. I wasn't able to cancel the second shipment. Yes, second shipment.
Shipment.
Although I kind of lucked out on that one because I didn't order that many. But so I have copies that I should almost like make them like collector's editions or something. Put a special marking on them or something.
No, it's funny because in the copy that you gave me, which is, I think that was the first copy that you received. The one,
Yeah, the very first one. Yeah,
I was looking through it and I already see like some
mistakes.
in there. I was like, what?
Yeah, see, so that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. But that's one of the fears I have, that someone's gonna buy this book and then they're gonna be like, man, this guy is an illiterate.
Illiterate son of a bitch.
Yeah, this illiterate. Like, this guy writes book. But anyways,
Womp womp.
so yeah, I got a little overzealous there.
As you tend to do.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it is.
Now you got me overclimped. Oh my goodness.
What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you? Anyways, so yeah. Where do we go from here, Gloria?
I don't know. I guess we live, love, laugh.
Are you reading those what is it, motivational posters?
Motivational posters. No. We don't have any of those. We should have some up here.
Sorry guys, I'm like, I don't know what happened all of a sudden. I got all verklempt.
He's choking.
Anyways, So, anyways, this is just the beginning of everything. And remember, goals aren't something you stop at. You keep working on them. And I'm hoping that I don't know if that's I should even say it like that, but this continues the podcasting and the writing and all of the stuff that we've been setting out to do. And I just want to keep writing that momentum, right?
Yes, definitely. I just want to tell you, don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling.
I see what you did there, Mrs.
Yes.
Rosario. And this is why I love her. Well, one of the reasons.
Well, whatever.
Anyways, so I think we'll just leave it there. I
Right.
really want to thank you guys for listening. And yeah, so November 24th, the book will be out. And yeah, check it out. And please, like, if you do decide to pick it up, let me know what you think. And don't don't sugarcoat it. Just let me know what you think. And
Bomb on him.
and yeah, like we'll see what happens after this. So don't forget to visit the website, guys, sessionsandlessonsunscripted.com. Give us a visit. And if you got any comments or anything or complaints about Gloria, which I know you probably do, that would be sessionsandlessonsmail@gmail.com. And visit us on the socials on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. I will say that TikTok is probably the most popular one, the hottest one. There we have a group called the Sessions and Lessons TikTok. Feel free to join if you are part of the TikTok world. And there we have a lot of, like we said, there's a community there, a lot of great people, a lot of supportive people. You know, it's a really great community, and it just keeps getting better and better, I think. And two people in particular that I want to kind of shout out to is Gary Holtz and Cliff Shuffler. Gary has a website, and he is also a life coach. He has Northman Coaching. He's also known as Superior Mailman on TikTok. Look him up. Great guy. Website's great. Just you got to check it out. And
His partner's really nice too.
oh yeah, and I should mention Rob. He has his partner Rob, and although Rob isn't as active on the socials as Gary is. But yeah, check Northman Coaching out and Superior Mailman. Seriously, guys, it's awesome. And we got Cliff Shuffler. He is also a life coach and motivational speaker. You'll find him. I think his handle is CE Shuffler on TikTok, and he has something called the DSM Factor, which is something he's come up with to help people. Be the best version of them. And yeah, check him out. He's got free ebook, and I know he's got some stuff in the works. Check him out as well. And yeah, those guys are great. So yeah, check them out. All right, Gloria, do you want to add anything or?
Yes, if for some reason you guys don't want to drop us an email, you can always go down to our website, go down to the drop down menu, and from there you can hit contribute and you can send us stuff there.
All right, guys. Once again, thank you very much. I really appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys listening. Please spread the word about us and the show and the book as well if you decide to pick it up. And yeah, I think that's where we're going to leave it.
Okay, everybody. Bye.
All right, guys. See you on the next episode.